Welcome back, fellow metalheads. Another edition of Furious Metal. All right, we're talking about Fit for an Autopsy, their brand new album, and Nothing That Is. I've been waiting for this all year, guys. I'm excited to share this with you. This album just came out today, the 25th of October, 10 tracks, 44 minutes. I believe this is their seventh full-length album. I'm not counting, compilations or EPs here. These guys are a New Jersey-based deathcore band, and the first thing I want to say is I'm a huge fan. I have been for about 10 years now. And back in 2022, Oh, What the Future Holds was one of my favorite albums. Actually, it was my favorite album of the year. And it was a big step forward, in my opinion, from 2019's The Sea of Tragic Beasts. So this album, The Nothing That Is, was very highly anticipated. With that being said, well, I have some salty takes on this and probably won't be the most popular of opinions, but I don't care. It's just my opinion. But I'm going to start with the good, and there's a lot of good things to say about this album. First off, the production. It hits hard. The sound is just more destructive than ever. The guitar tone seems more ominous, and the leads more creative. And the song structure, more dynamic as well. The band has always had something to say, whether it be political, environmental, or human suffering, and they have a very strong stance on it. This is very prevalent with the new album as well. I'll never bow to the freaking beast. It's crushing, it's emotional, and you feel all that destructive energy with every note played and every word spoken. Well, it's probably time to start pissing some people off, but I got something I need to address, and it's clean vocals in deathcore. I've talked about it before, and I'm going to be brutally honest. Love it or hate it, it just doesn't do anything for the songs. And let me be clear, I love a great vocalist, but I feel like a lot of the time the songs with clean vocals are forced, and they just don't feel natural. It's almost like they feel the need to do the same direction as some of the other bands that incorporate cleans into their sound. So when you start doing these whiny ass cleans mixed with this amazing music, it just feels out of place. And I love Joey Bads, as he's known on social media, the vocalist for Fit for an Autopsy. He's actually one of my favorite extreme metal vocalists ever. I just don't like this. I know some people say it adds to the dynamic of the songs, and for some people, maybe it does. But for me, Fit for an Autopsy already set themselves apart years ago when they had this unique way of combining uncontrolled chaos with melodies that bands really weren't doing back then. And now you have this formula of brutal gutturals and music that's better than most of the bands in that genre. And now you want to incorporate clean choruses in most of your songs. Why? That formula has been done so many times since the early 2000s. It's cookie cutter and very predictable. All right, so before anyone gets their panties in the bunch and tells me that I'm wrong and that this is their best album, just remember this is all subjective. And this is just my humble opinion. And by the way, comment below, what's your take on this album? I would love to get a conversation going with you guys. But my overall take is the band has definitely upped their game musically. Honestly, some of the best songwriting they've ever done, from the insane gutturals and even the layered vocals at times, is a nice touch. The bone-crushing guitar is on another level. It's some very intricate playing from everyone in the band here. Very good stuff. The biggest downside is the high-pitched, metalcore style vocals at times. It just throws me off, and I'm not a fan. But with that being said, overall, this album still pummels you into submission most of the time, and it's definitely worth it. So, give it a listen. All right, guys, I had a blast sharing this one with you. I hope you guys did too. We'll have a link in the description below so you can find this album easily. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you guys like the video, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I do these videos every Friday. I do really appreciate your support. So until next time, keep it furious.